Oh, there's that brake. All right, everybody. So what we're gonna do today, really I'm just gonna kind of go over everything. I've got this bent handlebar I'd like to fix. I got a pipe. We're gonna try to pull that back up. Little things like this. This is just crooked because it's bolted on crooked. So silly. We're gonna fix stuff like this. What else are we gonna do? Maybe zip tie this right here. Make this to where it's useful again. As you can see, we're missing I think we're missing a bracket. If you know about that, and if anybody sells those, that would be great. Gonna lube the chain, because as you can see, it's pretty rusty. And then this, hear that? That's not how a brake is supposed to sound. We're gonna fix that. We're also gonna fix the wiggly battery. So should be fun. We're also gonna take the rack off and try to straighten out that fender, because I think really it's just this little brace right here is bent. So I think that'll be enough for today. Why don't we go for a quick ride just around the block so you guys can hear what it sounds like, and just for a frame of reference for where we started. Let's go. Running into my wife's car is not an option, people. So we're gonna go ahead and move it. Yep, there we go. Luckily this thing's lightweight in comparison to a lot of things. There she is now. Not a super huge fan of the crookedness there. And it seems like, oh, there's that squeak. Hear that? Gotta fix that, peep. And if anybody could tell me how this is supposed to work, because it's really odd. That's supposed to be a rear brake, I thought. There you go, that's a parking brake. But it goes out here and then won't move at all. You have to figure that guy out. Weird. Alright, let's go. Gotta turn on the gas. Sometimes it's the operator error. That would be right now. We'll start button. Yay. Luckily it's very forgiving of stupid people like myself. Got some weird rattling. See if the brakes work. Yep. Front and rear brakes work. I think that rattling was this fender. That's odd. Normally this is a fairy garden, people. Fairy village. That's a little river, and we won't be able to ride quads through it anymore. That woman over there will probably kill me in my sleep if I do that, so we're not going to do that. I realize that some of you will be deeply offended by my use of WD-40 on a O-ring chain. I know. I know it's a bit of a sacrilege to some people, but me personally, I have raced in the desert really since I was quite young, and I've always had good results. Knock on wood, I've never broken a chain with, well, I've been using WD-40, and I've had O-ring chains the entire time. Now, you do have to be careful not to get it into any of the bushings or anything else, because you can definitely dry it out. Right there. That is super annoying. So, there's the oil sight glass. Looks like it's about halfway full or halfway empty if you're pessimistic. I'm gonna go with halfway full. Alright, so thus far we have taken off the rack. You can see right here that it's bent. I've tried jumping up and down on it. That didn't seem to have worked just yet. Very technical. We've gotten the fenders almost straight. That side needs to come up just a hair, but good news is I don't really think the subframe is bent. Maybe the little grab bar on the back is a little bent down to the right, but not a big deal. What I'm doing is kind of going through and fixing things in order of how much it bugs me. So we fixed this, put a new bolt on there. One of the neat things about this is these are the stock 1987 handguards. Look at that butt. Anyway, that's not a 1987 butt. Ooh, saw that. Anyhow, before I interrupted myself. These are stock grips from 1987. So I really would like to save them. I don't want to hurt them, but I do want to get that handlebar straight. And to that end, we're going to use brute force, as we often do, and try to pry that thing back up. As you can see, it's down. We're going to go ahead and try to fix that. So got the grip off in one piece, and as is the case with a lot of things I do, I have no idea really what I'm doing. I'm not really sure this is going to work, but we'll find out, won't we? All right. So we got a little bend right there, a little custom bend. We're going to try to undo that custom bend. There we go. Almost. So I don't want to try, I'm trying not to break the whole thing off. There we go. That's really close. Got about another centimeter to go, peeps. Oh, so close. All right, once again, these handlebars, the beauty of steel handlebars is they can be fixed. And these are, of course, the stock 1987 bars. And they look pretty darn equal now. Woohoo! All right, so we have straightened the handlebars. We have reattached the front fender. We have attached this fender. We need to, I'm gonna zip tie this guy here. That age-old method. One of the neat things up underneath the seat was this discovery of the actual original toolkit, and I am just gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna clean all this up, but let's see what's under here. The original, probably a stock air filter looks like. Ooh, bone dry. Yeah, that's not great, but not the worst thing in the world. So we're gonna go ahead and replace that with a brand new K&N, actually uni filter. But yeah, this is what the underneath the saddle looks like. Not terrible. All stock stuff. I'm very happy to see that it's got all this there. Nice. All right, so it would appear as though I have just about everything else in the world but foam air filter oil. So that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow, but actually Tuesday, damn it, whatever. Yeah, we'll get that. Also do an oil change at that point. In the meantime, I'm just gonna clean all this up, get rid of Mr. Spiderweb over there. There's our cat, she's a killer. Anyhow, yeah, so this is not terrible at all. Pretty stoked. So people can say what they will about good old Armor All. I don't really care. I am a pretty big proponent of conditioning plastic with Armor All. I'll get the bottom sides as well. But plastic, rubber, you know, I mean, I do believe over the course of the years I've been alive, and all the machines I've had, I've always used Armor All to help condition the plastic and keep a little coat on it to keep help it with the UV rays and whatnot. And luckily this quad was actually kept literally inside a barn, stalls next to all the horses. So most of the plastic is still, and rubber is actually still pretty good, but can always use a little help. But this is what it's looking like now, my friends. Of course it's dripping with Armor All, but still, you get the point. It's looking pretty damn good. Alright, so I think we have arrived at the moment where I'm going to be done for the day. As you can see, it's quite a bit cleaner. There he is for the day. I did do the seat as well, and we'll put it all together and let you see what that looks like. Alright, QuadSport fans, so here we go. This is what little guy looks like at the end of day one of the cleanup, and not going to do a restoration. We're just gonna get him up and running better, nice and clean, and gonna fix things that need fixed. Obviously that needs to be fixed. Gonna get new graphics for it. I think I'll probably leave this here. Anytime, as much as I possibly can, I try to leave the original graphics on there. I'm gonna leave that on there too, just so my wife and daughters have a little visual reference. But I think the thing I'm most excited about is the fact that the stock bars are now fixed instead of bent. So little things like that could have definitely raised the value of this machine, at least to the 750 he was originally asking. So not perfect, but it runs, and honestly it looks pretty darn good. So if this is the sort of thing you like, and you're interested in, you know, mild restorations of these old vehicles, it's kind of one of the things that I'm into. That's what this channel is about, is just riding deep in life. You know, whatever it is I'm doing, try to do the best I can with it. So if you wouldn't mind, please like the video, subscribe, and do all those things, and I look forward to talking to you on part 3.